Hey, what's up guys? It's Jake aka Tag, and today we're back at it again with eBarbs Rage. Yes, you heard that right. We are playing Elite Barbarians Rage, and we're gonna make our opponents rage because they think it's just a terrible card, not usable, and when they see the Elite Barbarians, they'll think it's a joke, but they won't be laughing anymore when we take their tower. There is nothing more frustrating for your opponent than losing to a deck that should be completely troll, but we're able to keep the Sparky alive with the Heal Spirit and the Elite Barbarians, and we're actually able to win so many games. So let's go jump straight into some games and assert some dominance. And a huge shout out to all of you guys that are using creator code SirTag in any Supercell game. Creator code SirTag has allowed me to put out daily videos while taking full-time college courses, upgrade my setup, and upgrade my editing. So thank you guys for supporting me. All right, we got a game here. I'm gonna sauce out it. Good luck. We're gonna go for a tennis ball, and this man is not dropping anything, so the tennis ball might connect. Come on, baby. No, why you gotta do that to me, man? Why you gotta play with my feelings? I thought you were gonna leak elixir. I thought you were just too busy emoting at the start saying good luck. Oh, no, this is not good. So I'm going face first into 3 musketeers, and I don't have my Sparky. So how do I defend this? I don't think we do is the answer. So I'm gonna let that all connect, and then I'm gonna go in for my E-Barbs after. So then we don't take as much damage on the E-Barbs. We don't lose them immediately, and potentially get counter pushed in a situation that we wouldn't have had anything at all, and we would have lost our tower. So in some situations, guys, things will not go your way, and your card order will be bad. Like, I didn't have my Sparky. You won't be able to defend, and you gotta get what you can get out of the situation. So what I did, I sacked the tower, I dropped my E-Barbs after, used the tower as a resource, and I hope and pray that I'll be able to break through and assert dominance on this guy, because he gave us a little bit of cheeky BM as he took the tower. That always inspires me to play better, man. We gotta get you now. So the bandit is gonna go towards the musketeer, and it's not gonna go and dash and annihilate the Sparky. He's gonna have hunter as well, though, so the hunter is gonna be quite concerning for me. Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one, man. At least we haven't seen Royal Delivery yet, so maybe we'll see that in the future, but I haven't seen it just yet. So I could rage this up to get more chip. I might as well, right? If I go in for a rage, we might be able to just straight up take the tower. You guys are wondering, is rage a good card? The answer is clear. Rage took the tower. OP. 100 out of 100%, man. Gotta use it. And here we go. We're gonna go for an earthquake on the collector. We bounce back, baby. Even when you BM me, I'm not scared. I will come back and assert dominance all over you, sir. We can go for a Sparky. Oh, what are you doing? That is so good for us to see. So not only do we get to drop E-Barbs for 3 elixir, now he doesn't have bandit to annihilate our Sparky. So this Sparky is the freest Sparky I've ever done in my life.
Free.
He's going to go in for 3 musketeers in the back, and maybe he tries to go in for a barbarian or something, but it's not going to be that intimidating. I can go in for a goblin giant because it's double elixir. I can build up a massive push now, and that is going to be a very dead play for him. Okay, he's going to barbarian as we anticipated. We can go in for our E-Barbs just to tank, and then we can rage up our Sparky so we can fire it off like a bazooka. And I think it's going to hit all 3 of the muskies. Let's go. Wait. I wasn't able to drop the Goblin Giant in the middle at the right time. Ah, we can still do it, and then we can zap to reset, right? Does it reset onto the Giant? Yes, it does. No way. It just reset onto the Goblin Giant. Guys, the Sparky stayed alive long enough to get that last hit because of that reset. Now I can Earthquake. The Earthquake's going to take the tower. We came back. We won. He was BMing me at the start. He thought he won when he took the tower, but guess what, baby? We bounced back with a vengeance, and we wrecked him. And that is one of the most satisfying victories ever. When your opponent feels like they've had it in the bag, they're BMing you, they're like, easy win. That just feels so dang good to bounce back and clap them. All right, guys, we got a game here. We're going to sauce out a zap. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's happening. And he's not cycling anything, so we can't really go E-Barbs. Do I rage my tower to cycle? That is the question. Honestly, I sometimes do that if they drop a defensive card and I don't want to cycle my E-Barbs and I don't want to go and cycle my Sparky. Like, if he went minions at the river, I would probably rage my tower. So, what is going to happen, guys? He's really not cycling anything right now at all.
Many months later.
Okay, I can Sparky, and then I can go in for a Goblin Giant. I think that that's going to be the play. So if he goes in for something in the opposite lane, we just go and kite it with the Goblin Giant right into the Sparky, right into the meat grinder. Okay, he's going to go for 3 musketeers. So the way I want to play this is I want to E-Barbs on the 2, and I want to build up a massive Sparky push in the lane of the 1. So here we go. We're going to go in for our Goblin Giant. I can E-Barbs on those, and we should be able to shut them down. It's going to go for Tennis Ball. It's going to die. And we can E-Barbs as soon as we get the elixir. So the E-Barbs are going to be able to cripple those 2 muskies. I think that his musketeer is going to die on the left-hand side. And now he's going to have to deal with E-Barbs and he's going to have to deal with Sparky at the same time. This is going to be amazing. I'm so ready. So I'm going to go tennis ball with the Sparky because he's logging the E-barbs. And that means that we're going to be able to get a little bit more damage. We're going to get a little bit more love. And the tennis ball connects to the tower. We take it out, guys. Oh my goodness. Have you ever seen something so scrumptious? Have you ever seen something so delicious? That said, Sparky hitting the tower and utterly just devouring it. Oh my gosh, it feels good, man. I can go for a zap to just completely take it out. And, you know, we're up now. So we're going to go for a Sparky on the left-hand side because that's where he has to pressure. Because it's at 900 HP. He has to, right? Like, because we can just E-barbs in the lane of the 2. So we can go for Musketeer here. If you decide to spam us really aggressively, Goblin Giant Kite. Oh, okay. I guess we can't kite that. So the way we're going to play this is we're going to take your left-hand tower for sure. And we're going to ensure that we don't get 3-crowned. So as soon as you start to go in, we're just going to go in for our E-barbs right on top of the 2 muskies. And we'll rage this up. Get another Musketeer soon. And yeah, this is great. Because we have a Sparky push coming at him with a Musketeer. It's all raged up. We're going to take the left-hand tower. There's nothing he can do about it. And yeah, I can go in for a Goblin Giant in the middle. So he's going to probably have to go in for either Royal Hogs or 3 Musketeers. And if we're able to kill those, we win the game. So we need to kill the Royal Hogs. I will zap here, guys. We need to shut them down. If he doesn't get one more hit, we will be able to win right then and there. But I guess we're going to 3-crown anyway. So you know what? Didn't really matter. I was like so concentrated, deer in headlights, just dialed in on defending the tower. I didn't even notice that I 3-crowned him. Guys, we're 9-0 in a grand challenge with this deck. I don't know what's happening, but I'm having a lot of fun. Let's move on to the next one, and let's keep asserting dominance. We're going to go for a tennis ball here. We're going to see what's up. We're going to see what's happening. And this guy, oh my gosh, we got an Expo player. Let's go, baby. That's what you want to see. We got Earthquake. We've got Sparky, and we've got Rage. So this is going to be a game that we definitely make our opponent rage.
That's my secret, Cat. I'm always angry.
I'm ready. I am so ready for this. So I'm going to start my Sparky in the back because he's not going to have Expo and cycle for quite a while. He's going to have to cycle another 3 cards right now. And he's going to have to just play defensive. If he has to play defensive, we Earthquake the Tesla. We make a big play. Also, in single elixir, it's a bad decision to fireball that Sparky. You know why? You're not able to cycle 2 fireballs in single. And double, you can actually do that with a log and make me quite sad. Oh my goodness, I'm able to go in for the Earthquake. Guys, the Goblin Giant's going to kill the archers. No way. We can heal up the Sparky. We're going to be able to rage it up as well. The Ice Spirit's not going to connect. And that's going to be tower. That's what I'm talking about, guys. Let's go. We just destroyed the goat. Absolutely destroyed him here. And I think we can 3-crown him as well. Is there anything more satisfying than 3-crowning a Expo user in the first minute? I don't know, man. That's, for me, there's nothing better than that. So let's see if he Expos in the opposite lane. Yeah, he does it. So what we can do here, so we can play really aggressive with the Musketeer, kill it, and then have our Sparky defend the Musketeer and then try to go towards the 3. So those skeletons are gone. The Musketeer is going to bait out archers. So he drops another 4 elixir. And then I can Goblin Giant. So the archers are dead. The Ice Spirit's going to connect to the Goblin Giant. And we started our parade push for the 3-crown, baby. Let's go. So I can E-barbs if he logs. I'm waiting for him to log or drop something. Okay, I actually have to zap that because he actually was able to surround. Well played, man. Well played. Please log so then I can heal Spirit. Thank you very much, sir. And the tennis ball is coming through. And that's a 3-crown, baby. I love this deck. And it is so fun feeding Expo players. All right, we got a game against Nico. We're going to sauce out a good luck. We're going to see what's up. And Nico is not dropping anything. He's giving us a good luck, though, so he's being a cordial sir. I don't really like my hand, guys, and he's running a cycle deck after we see the bats. So usually I like going for Sparky in the back of whatever lane that they spam us in, but we can't do that. He's going to go in for a Hog Rider. We're going to shut it down with only 1 hit on the tower. The bats are going to get eviscerated, and I wonder what he's going to have. He's going to have Royal Delivery. Oh, no. So Sparky isn't so hot against that. Not going to lie, Chief, but I think that we still could be okay. I want to cycle my Sparky when he doesn't have that in cycle, but he will get back to it. Tennis ball on the left-hand side is going to go connect to the tower. Let's go, baby. And the reason why I'm going for Sparky on the right is because we don't want to allow him to get more chip damage on that tower. We want him to go in for chip damage on the other side. I can Musketeer, kill those bats, and kill the Hog Rider, so it's going to be ideal for us. And then the Musketeer still goes in the lane that we want. If you guys didn't know that transaction, it's one of the best plays possible. That is one of the reasons that you have Musketeer with Sparky, so that you can always obliterate things from the opposite side, and then you still get the value. You still get it where you want to go. Oh my gosh, the Spear Goblins! Oh, that was an evil laugh from me, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, that was awesome. I love when my opponent goes in for like a musketeer, spear goblins, or anything close by their tower, so that you can actually clobber it with the Sparky. Because they wish that they didn't even have the spear goblins there, most likely. I'm going to go and split E-Barbs in case he goes in for a Hog Rider. We want to make sure that we have both sides accommodated. And he's going to go for a Knight. So definitely want to go for a Zapparino on the bat, so then he's not able to go for a Hog Rider immediately in that lane. Still does it. We'll go for our musketeer. As we said before, it is the move. It is the wave. He's going to Earthquake. So you dropped a Knight, a Hog Rider, and an Earthquake. So that's essentially already 10 Elixir, and you still have to deal with the Musketeer. So what do we do here, guys? We're going for a Sparky in the left-hand lane because that's where he's going to want to spam us. That's where he wants to cycle back to a Hog Rider in. I don't care about taking this tower. I want to take the left-hand one right now. We want to force out more Elixir here so then I can get E-Barbs rushing towards that lane. So he's going to go in for a log. He would have just cycled a Hog Rider on us. Yeah, now there's the Hog Rider. That's what I was expecting before. And now we can Earthquake immediately so then we can shut down the bottom tower a little bit quicker. The bats are going to get obliterated. He's going to go in for a Royal Delivery Service, but we can heal everything up. The Knight is the one thing that's a bit traumatizing for us. I wonder if we're able to keep the Sparky alive. Not quite, guys. Ooh, looks like I need to go pretty much all in here, or we're going to just not get anything from it. So I need to go in for an Earthquake, and I need to rage this up, and then I need to zap on top of the bat, so then the Giant is able to get one hit. All we need is one hit. We get it. So he goes in for Royal Delivery and a log. Oh my gosh. The overcommitment of the century. I had to overcommit on purpose because I knew that if I didn't, he could just drop everything and shut me down with a log and a bomb tower. But he dropped it too late. So now we can go for the E-Barbs, destroy the Hog Rider, and we're building up a massive push here. The great thing about cycling the Sparky there is then he has to go towards the 3, and then, well, we get counter pushed with the 3 crown. So I can heal Spirit on top of the bats because they're all going to get clumped up, and the Musketeer will finish off the little straggler. Guys, we can go for a zap here. We can go in for an Earthquake if we needed to, but I'm not going to. I'm not going to overcommit. It's really important to realize when your push is dead, and my push was very much dead there. So what do? We play patient, we cycle our Sparky, and we make this guy very upset.
Upset? I'm not upset. What makes you think I'm upset?
So his disappointment will be immeasurable to me, but I got to do it to him, man. I got to do it to him. Yeah, he's dropping all this Elixir. He's freaking out. He's trying to overcommit and trying to do damage while tickling my tower with an Earthquake and one Hog Rider hit. But hate to break it to you, my dude, when you're flustered and when you're playing really passive, or when your opponent's flustered, it just feels good because you're playing passive and you're just in control of the game. And that's what's happening here, guys. We're gradually getting him whittled down with Earthquake damage, and we can go for a Sparky here. He can't do anything in the right-hand side, so what is he going to do? He's going to spam on the left, but we've got E-Barbs, so they're going to go and kill everything that he drops on us. We can just go in for a zap on top of that. We can go in for the E-Barbs. We can have the Musketeer clobbering the Hog Rider. And then what do? We go in for the Goblin Giant yet again. This time I think that the Heal Spirit's going to hit more bats than it did last time. I'm a believer. Earthquake early on, killing all the Spear Goblins. Rage up the Goblin Giant. Going for the Zapparino of Justice. And he has to go in for the Royal Delivery, and then he doesn't have it for the Sparky. So this is absurd. I can just cycle back to another Earthquake and win. GG. Well played, and peace out. I don't care if you've got 10 million bait cards. I don't care if you have Royal Delivery. We will still assert the dominance. Admittedly, that's a pretty tough matchup because he's going to have all these bait distractions. He's going to have Knight and Royal Delivery to take up 2 shots. But we still found a way to thread the needle and come out victorious. All right, we got a game against Loading. We're going to go for a tennis ball, and we'll see what he loads in. What are you dropping, my dude? Oh, he got a log. All right. So when we see log, it seems pretty good because maybe he doesn't have zap. Maybe he doesn't have Royal Delivery. He's going to have log bait, though, so that's not good for us. So log bait with rocket is the worst thing that we could play against right now. So hopefully it's going to be the one with skeleton barrel and no big spell, because then we can start our Sparky in the back and we can break through and still feel really good about ourselves. But from the looks of things, it's going to be rocket. So what do we want to do? We want to cycle our Sparky really high up so he's not going to be able to rocket it, especially when he has no elixir. He's going to go in for wall breakers though. Okay, so the wall breakers should get shut down by the muskie. I don't think that we're going to be able to stop all damage every single time because our deck just isn't that great against wall breakers. However, in this particular situation, we were able to get the Musketeer down in time, and it felt real good. So let's see if he drops anything. Yeah, if he does, like a Prince there, I think we just go E-Barbs and we Heal Spirit on the right, and we sack the left-hand tower, and we do a tower trade. As weird as that sounds, guys, we have to take advantage of the few situations that we can to take a tower.
You want to trade?
So we're going to do it right now. He's going to go wall breakers and go and pull back the E-Barbs. That is really interesting. I guess you're going to get a connection, but the E-Barbs are now going to go towards the princess. Gave the princess room to walk up, so very happy about that. We one-shot the princess, and we'll take that transaction, my dude. So I'm going to go for a Goblin Giant in the back in the same lane that he probably wants to roll through. And I don't know what loading's going to do, man. He's probably going to have Rocket. He doesn't look like he's got Bandit with this deck, fortunately for us. Sometimes they do have that when they've got Rascals. Rocket, Bandit, Logbait is a nightmare. But fortunately, that's not what we're facing. He's going to have Fireball. All right, that's way better for us now, because now we can start slow rolling to Sparky in the back and not worrying at all. So Sparky is still alive. Musketeer is alive. And we're going to be able to kill the Prince, guys. Even if he logs, the Prince is going to fall. And at this point, I am very comfortable slow rolling to Sparky and wrecking him. I'm going to go for E-Barbs to one-shot those. Those are not going to get anywhere near us. I kind of was just like having trouble saying that because it was just, I don't know, ridiculous that he would cycle them. So I'm going to go Goblin Giant. I can even go for a Sparky in the back because remember, this man's got Fireball. No Rocket in sight, man. It's a blessing that this man has that. So one thing that I am a little bit worried about is him going in for a Goblin Barrel because he's going to have a tank crossing the river, or if it's anything crossing the river, then guess what? I can't go and kill the Goblin Barrel because I don't have log. So I kind of have to just keep going towards the 3 and building up massive pushes and hoping and praying. We can also go for an Earthquake here just to slow everything down, potentially get a Sparky shot off. Force out more Elixir. Okay, he's going to go in now for sure. So I need to go in for a Heal Spirit to cycle back to a Musketeer instead of going for a Sparky. So I just wanted to kill the Prince as quickly as possible in case he went in for a Goblin Barrel. But he didn't do it. I don't know why he didn't do that. Very interesting stuff. Yo, the Goblin Giant's going to go and kill the Dark Goblin and the Princess? What? Guess he didn't have Elixir or the balls to go and drop Rascals there. That's crazy, man. He's going to Fireball me. That's completely understandable. Maybe we go for the E-Barbs and he's going to drop a Rascals on the left-hand side. And then we Goblin Giant on the right. So then the Princess dies to that. Oh, wait. He dropped Prince. Let's go. We can completely ignore that now. This is well worth it. So sometimes the E-Barbs are a worthless card, but you can still get value out of them by baiting out Elixir from your opponent if they drop something same Elixir, right? In the opposite lane. Musketeer is still alive. We get a lot of damage from that. We bait out the Fireball. That means I can go for the Sparky. Dude, he has not had the audacity to go in for anything of value with Goblin Barrel. I can't believe it. Like, he's not Goblin Barreling in our tower. I don't have an answer to that. All right, so we are going to 3-crown this guy with a minute left. I'm a believer. Hopefully I'm not the only one. This is riveting stuff, though. I can't believe how crazy this game has been so far. So it looks like the Sparky is going to... I thought it was going to get healed up. I thought it was going to get healed up. I wasn't able to finish my sentence, but I was going to say healed up, guys. I can't lie to you. Feels bad, man. So I need a zap here. I think that we're going to lose because I don't think the Musketeer is going to come down in time. Wait, the Sparky! The 1 HP hero! Oh my goodness. Let's go. We're going to go in for the Goblin Giant. We're definitely going to go in for an Earthquake. And we need to rage up everything. Earthquake here. Zap on defense. Defend the virginity, guys. Going for the Musketeer. Have the Goblin Giant get one more hit. Something. Anything. He's going to go in for a Fireball. If he logs me, I lose. I need to go for the Earthquake in the Zap. Please let me win. That was a cluster of craziness. An absolute circus.